Grimlock say you watching So Hungry Grimlock Sunday. You ask questions, me Grimlock give you
You are watching So Hungry's Soundwave Sunday. Operation Question and Answer. Initiate. Booyah. Stay down, Grimlock.
Hello Autobots and Decepticons, my name is Soundwave and I'd like to welcome you guys to another Soundwave Sunday! And in this episode we got some questions to answer just like always, so don't forget to leave your questions in the comments below for next week's episode. So let's get this started. First question comes from Wendy Off-Road. Hello Mungry, did you see Wreck-It Ralph? If so, what was your favorite reference? Video or otherwise? I like Sonic and the Oreos. And I did see this. I went to it with Ethan in 3D opening day, and it was pretty funny. I did enjoy the movie. I thought it was an old classic feel with like a new twist with like the arcade style at it. And my favorite reference, it was a real brief one, but they showed Dig Dug walking across the screen, and I love Dig Dug. For those of you guys that have seen my picture on Xbox Live, it is a Dig Dug character. And I love Dig Dug because I would always play that back in the day, and even in college in my marketing class it was so boring, and kids don't do this, but I played Dig Dug on my phone through that entire class, and it ended up not going to be a marketing major, go figure, right? But Dig Dug is awesome and I love that game. Next question comes from KA Slider 96. Would you like to see Majora's Mask remake for the Wii U/3DS? And no. And I say no because I want them to make a new Zelda adventure for the Wii U. I want to see the possibilities with the Wii U's new improved graphics, processing power, and all that good stuff with a new Zelda adventure. I love my Zelda, and I cannot wait for a new one to come out, so I don't want them to delay it by making a remake. I like the Majora's Mask how it was, and I have the Master Collection for GameCube with like the harder dungeons and the more secret parts in it. And that's fine, and that's good enough for me. Next question comes from Danny. Oh, 13P. Munger, do you have kids? No, I don't have kids. And I think Ethan and my other nephews are enough for now because, you know, kids are a handful, and when you get older, you just like don't have the energy that they do, and I wish I did because I consider myself a big kid, but those guys have energy. Like, I have to drink like 16 Red Bulls just to keep up with them and doing one little thing, something like that. But no, don't drink 16 Red Bulls. I don't really do that. That's a joke. I'm kidding. But I want to say that just in case you guys do try to do that. Don't drink that stuff anyways. It's bad for your heart. So next question comes from Jomanius Prime 24. Mungry, what do you expect from the next season of Transformers Prime, and what new characters do you want to see? I don't know what to expect. I expect Megatron to have a fortress, to start like kind of building his army even bigger, I guess. He's gonna be like Skeletor in his fortress. And that's a horrible Skeletor voice. I don't even know what his voice sounds like actually right now at the moment. I just get it from Robot Chicken. And I don't know who to expect to see, I guess. It'd be cool to see like some classic people like Jazz or like somebody else, like the Dinobots would be sweet. And I don't know what to expect. I feel like with how they left it, they can go in so many different directions with the show, and I think they wanted to do that so that they had time to think about it. So it'll be kind of surprising to see what happens, I think. Next question comes from Amaze Spidey 732012. Hey Mungry, if this question shows up in the next Soundwave Sunday, I'll dance Gundam style. So I guess you're dancing right now, and I expect you to dance through the rest of the episode. And in episode War Dawn in G1 series, Orion Pax was injured and made to Optimus Prime. If if Alpha Trion hadn't fixed him and Orion would have died, who would be the leader of the Autobots? And I think that's a good question. I think we would have heard more about Zeta Prime if that were the case. And I don't know who the leader would be. I would probably suggest a couple different leaders. Maybe Ultra Magnus as the #1 candidate because he's big enough to kind of be that guy to face Megatron. And he also has the right mentality. Like, he puts everybody else first before himself. So I think he would be the best choice. And I guess Jazz, he was pretty responsible back in the day. He just had a little bit more flair. but I think Jazz could also make a decent leader too. But overall, I would have to pull for probably Ultra Magnus at this point, unless Zeta Prime was still alive. Next question comes from Pizza PR Sun 123. How are Transformers made? And the little Transformers Stork flies over Cybertron and drops the little Transformers baby down. No, that's not how it happens. I actually don't know for sure. I don't think a lot of people know for sure, but speculation is that Vector Sigma is the #1 cause. He can give life to Transformers, and he is this giant supercomputer. He was there before everything else was there, so I'm going to go ahead and say Vector Sigma. Next question comes from Thunder Studio 242. Mungry, will you be doing a walkthrough of Sly 3? Now, I did one of Sly 2 before in the past, and I do plan on doing one on Sly 3 sometime. I gotta figure out when Sly 4 comes out so I can try to get that in beforehand. But there's a lot of other games coming out right now, and there's a lot of games that I had planned that I wanted to do before I touched Sly 3. So I'm not sure when, but I do still plan on doing Sly 3. So I hope you guys enjoyed this Soundwave Sunday. I know it was a little bit shorter this time. I got a busy Sunday, so I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your Sunday and play some video games, do something to relax with your family, and have a great Sunday, everyone.